So the Utah County 2026 market update. Is a crash coming? Right now, headlines are screaming about housing crashes, rising foreclosures, and a potential meltdown in 2026. If you're thinking about buying, selling, or just wondering if your home's value is safe, you're not alone. But is a real crash actually coming to our backyard in Utah County, Salt Lake County, here in northern Utah? Well, today I'm breaking down the latest local numbers, inventory, prices, sales, foreclosures, interest rates, unemployment, so you get the straight facts, not hype. So stick around. By the end, you'll know exactly where the market stands and what it means for you. Hey everyone, Chris Kemp here with the Utah Real Estate Market, your local expert covering Utah County and Salt Lake County. It's been a little bit since I've done one of these market updates, and I wanted to let you all know what I see happening in March 2026. So let's dive in. Oh, and remember, hit that like and subscribe button for me, please, so we can share this info with as many other people that need it as possible, and thank you. All right. First, the biggest factor holding things back that I see are mortgage rates. As of late February 2026, 30-year fixed rates in Utah averaging around 5.85 to 6.15%. Some lenders are even dipping down to 5.625. That's down from 7 to 8% peaks from a couple years ago, but still higher than the super low rates many folks locked in during the pandemic. This means payments are higher, but rates are stabilizing in the low 6% range. And it's giving buyers a lot more breathing room. There's no massive spike expected. Forecasts say they'll hover between 6 to 6.3% throughout the year. But with the new Treasury Secretary coming on board in the next few months, there's a strong pressure from Trump to lower those rates. Inflation seems under control for now, but if it rises back up, watch out. That could bite the housing market and our wallets in the future. Home prices, they're steady. They're not crashing. Prices in Utah County, home value is sitting around $535,000, up 2.5% over the past year. Median sales prices are in the $500,000 range recently, with modest 1 to 2% gains. Salt Lake County is similar. Average value is around $562,000, up 1.9%, and median sales hitting $550,000 to $565,000, with the year-over-year increase about 1.9% to 6.6%, depending on the month. Overall, we're seeing about 2 to 4% growth forecast for our counties in 2026. Nothing expensive like the boom years, but definitely not declines. Prices are sticky and stable. Inventory and supply is shifting to a more buyer-friendly market. And here's where things are getting interesting for buyers. Inventory is up. Utah County is seeing listings climb. Months of supply around 3 to 4 months. Overall, we're seeing 2 to 4% growth forecast for our counties in 2026. Nothing explosive like the boom years, but definitely not declines. Prices are sticky and stable. Inventory and supply, this is shifting to a more buyer-friendly market. There certainly is more inventory on the market and fewer buyers. And here's where things get interesting for the buyers. So with that rising inventory, there are some better deals. Utah County has seen active listing climb. Months of supply around 3 to 4 months, up from tighter levels for sure. Homes are taking longer to sell. Days on market are significantly up, around 71 days. Salt Lake County mirrors this. More listings entering the market, up 10% or a little bit more in some recent reports. Months of supply are around 3.5 to 4. Days on market trending towards 65 days. That means more choices, better negotiating power, and we're moving towards a balanced market, not an oversupply chaos. So sales volume, they're softer statewide and locally. Certainly the closed sales locally are slightly down year over year. You think like 3 to 5% changes, small dips. A lot of this has to do with the time of year here in Utah, as winter months usually see prices dip and days on market increase. So pending sales have softened up too, but forecasts point to a slight rebound as rates ease and inventory helps. Certainly not booming, but not collapsing either. Foreclosures and distress signals, well, they're rising, but still low. And the one metric that really getting a lot of attention right now is foreclosures. Utah ranks higher nationally, top 9 to 10, with filings around 350 to 500 monthly statewide. Notices of default and filings are up 20 to 46% year over year, depending on where you live. Salt Lake and Utah counties see higher volumes due to population, but still far below the 2008 levels. We're talking hundreds, not thousands monthly. This is a distress signal worth watching, but with strong equity positions and low unemployment, it's not flooding the market with forced sales. Most of the foreclosures I am seeing were homes purchased in 2021, 2022, when the market was just a feeding frenzy for buyers due to the low inventory and the high competition. The unemployment and the broader economy, let's talk about that for a minute. The economic backbone is rock solid here in Utah. Utah County and Salt Lake County unemployment rates are around 3.4 to 3.6%, below the national average, stable and low. Job growth continues steadily. This keeps people paying mortgages and supports demand. A key reason crashes don't happen without big job losses. If you have good jobs, people can afford to stay in their homes. I do think people are just tapped out though. Credit card debt at all-time high, car loan repossessions at or near all-time highs, rising insurance costs, property taxes are really hurting people. If you bought a home in 2021, 2022 with an adjustable rate mortgage or a new builder 2-1 buy down or some other program like that, and it has readjusted up or soon will readjust up, and you're just holding on right now before it adjusts up, seek some help. You have some options. If you want some ideas on what to do, I've been through multiple crashes and can give you some good insight. My contact info is all down below. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions. So the bottom line is no crash in sight. I don't see anything major coming to Utah County or Salt Lake County in 2026. The data just really says no. We're in a stabilizing, more balanced market. Inventory is rising, which is good for buyers. Prices are modestly up. Rates are easing. Economy is strong. Foreclosures are ticking up a bit, but contained for now. So buyers, this is one of the best windows in years. You have way more options, more negotiating power. Sellers, still great equity. If you price it realistically, you can still move your home. So the bottom line is there is opportunity, not panic. What metric worries you the most? What are you seeing in your market where you live? Drop it in the comments below. I'm really curious about what you're seeing out there. If you're in Utah County or Salt Lake County and want a free personalized market report for your neighborhood, you can DM me or visit chriskemprealty.com. Hit like if this has helped and subscribe for more local updates. And if you want to know how to price your home correctly and to sell quickly, watch this video I have right here, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.